local news that matters. You're watching KLBK Bright and Early.
Welcome back into KLBK. So today we have Mr. Greg Carley with St. John United Methodist Church here in Lubbock. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Well, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Well, I had you because y'all have a very interesting and a big production coming up, some performances, a couple of them, and I just wanted to see what all it's about and a little history into it.
Okay. On July 22nd and 29th, we're having two performances only,
Okay.
7:30 p.m. at St. John's United Methodist Church. Should be there in the sanctuary or the garden room. We're kind of working out the details with that.
Okay.
We're doing a production of Mass Appeal, which is a 1982 Tony Award winner by Bill C. Davis, who coincidentally just passed away a couple of years ago.
Oh, wow.
So. The play is about basically a complacent older priest who's just kind of gotten lost in the system and is kind of a people pleaser who takes on a mentorship with this younger seminarian who's very much bolder and trying to find his place and very on fire with his faith. Ends up, the mentorship kind of gets turned around, and the younger seminarian ends up kind of challenging the complacent priest to maybe a kind of a deeper and more bolder faith.
And you're going to be in the play yourself, right?
Yes, I'm playing the older complacent priest.
Oh, okay.
I'm very good at complacent.
How neat! That's great. What is your purpose behind presenting this?
Well, I stumbled on this play actually when I was in high school, a long time ago. I don't want to say how long, but a long time
Just
ago.
a few years ago.
Yeah, just a few years. And it really spoke to me. I was going through a little period myself where I had some disillusion with the church and some problems. So at that time, it really spoke to me, and of course, identified more so with the younger character at the time. But I really wanted to do this. Ever since then, I just never really had the opportunity for that.
Yeah.
Mostly, and I probably needed a little time to kind of grow with it as well. But it addresses a lot about religious abuse and what happens, especially to ministers. I think a lot of us don't realize just how difficult a job it is to be a minister and what kind of pressure they're under. And so it kind of gives kind of a lens on that to kind of be able to see kind of behind the pulpit, so to speak. But also I'm hoping that part of with St. John's as well is reaching out to the community to be a place of solace for people that have suffered a religious abuse and disillusionment with the church, and to just recognize that and hopefully kind of encourage people to re-engage and find their faith again.
And that's a great thing to address, because that is, you know, as someone who is of faith, that's something that you hear a lot in just conversing with people about religion or spirituality, is that disillusionment. And so I'm glad that y'all are addressing that. All right, so this is happening what day? And you did say it's at the church. What are those specifics?
It'll be Saturday, July 22nd and Saturday, July 29th at 7:30. And
the tickets are free, but we are encouraging a donation of about $20, right?
Yes, this is a fundraiser for St. John's.
Okay.
We're basically, St. John's provides services for Family Promise, South Plains Food Bank, Lubbock Pride, the Boy Scouts 406, and we also offer some inexpensive parking tickets, parking spaces, I should say.
Yeah, for like Texas Tech
football
students.
Games.
Yeah, okay.
So it'll be, on those dates, we are asking a $20 suggested donation, but anyone who wants to go, regardless of their ability to pay, is welcome to come.
And they can get those tickets by going on your website, right?
Yes, stjohnslubbock.org. Saint would be ST.
Okay.
And the rest of it's just pretty much spelled out.
Okay.
And you can also get tickets at the door as well.
Okay, and talk to me a little bit, I'll let you go in a second here, about the folks who are involved as well.
Actually, we're all local.
Okay.
So Mark Umstadt is the director, and he's a local prolific actor in the area, director. He was also very involved with the Lubbock Community Theater for a long time. So he was an easy person. I was very glad to be able to get him on board with this. And then Eli Coleman is also, it's a two-man show. Okay. So Eli Coleman is my co-star. Wonderful actor, young actor from Lubbock. did a lot of plays with one of the local high schools in the community theater, and he's currently enrolled at Juilliard studying acting.
Wow,
So
that's fantastic.
yeah.
So a lot of professional expertise going into this.
That's what we're shooting for.
Okay, well, thank you so much for being with us today. And I will make sure and upload all this information online so folks have access to it and you can go check those performances out. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, we've got a short break. We'll be right back.